Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button for more updates and upcoming videos.
Hello, my name is Daniel Cousins. I'm from Astoria, New York, and I wanted to talk to you today about the Driving Fear program. A little bit about me before the program. About a year ago, I had an incident in the car when I was driving on the highway, and I just all of a sudden got real scared, eerie feeling, and just started getting really freaked out, and basically had a panic attack in the car. First panic attack I'd ever had at that time in my life. I was having stress at work. I was drinking caffeine-wise, not a lot, probably about 2 cups of coffee a day, maybe 3 by that point, but I would drink coffee probably within an hour or two when I would have to drive home on the highway, which usually wasn't a problem. I would notice myself getting a little bit fidgety as it went on, but one day I guess maybe the stress and everything came together, and I had a panic attack in the car. I had to park and just chill out for a little bit, and I got to where I was going. But within about 30 minutes later, it took about 30 minutes to calm down after that. And that was one event, but unfortunately I found when I would get back in the car subsequent times after that, I would have, I guess it made an imprint on me, and I would have that same problem. I would, out of the blue, just start to feel freaked out, and it would continue. It kept continuing, and some days it would get really bad. And I've been at this point driving, pretty much 18 years of my life, so I wondered what was going on. I was certainly not scared of driving because I've been driving quite a while. But I was concerned about this, and as it persisted, I wanted to seek help for it. I actually went to a medical doctor to see if I had anything going on with me. So I thought I had a heart attack at the time. Certainly it wasn't, thank God. But no, it seemed to be a great deal of anxiety, mainly with driving. And I found that the anxiety started creeping into my daily life, everyday life as well. Certain tasks, maybe going on the subway or whatnot, or just everyday tasks, I started just feeling that same fear about that I didn't have before. And I knew it all came from the driving fear initially, because that's where I had the source of the problem. So I found the Driving Fear program online. I did a search for it. There was a couple helpful hints that he would give out that Rich would give out in a mail that would kind of let you know what's in the program, and stuff such as healthy breathing and a lot of other techniques that you'll find in the Driving Fear program outlined really came in handy. And so I started seeing the integrity of what was in the book, and I bought it, and I'm glad I did. There are several exercises that were very easy to understand, and background of people that had problems within it that seemed a lot like mine. What Rich described in the book looked exactly like what I was experiencing. And I started doing the program, and after about day 2, I started to see results, actually. Some of the things that helped me the most were the breathing, because I found that I had a really weird breathing habit, I guess, when I would go into a panic attack, and it would kind of make it worse and worse. And as I learned to breathe and relax, it made it a whole lot better. Several other techniques in the book you'll learn about that really get you to face it head on, and instead of pushing down that fear, kind of seeing what causes it, recognizing that it's not really a problem. It's what you do with these symptoms and that causes the freaking out to go worse and spin out of control. And there's very simple things you can do that can keep it at bay, let you know what it is, and be calm. I'm going to say, after the program, now, I think I'm calmer driving now than I was even before I had the panic attack in the car. I was always alert, and I was always not on edge driving, but, I was trying to be careful and not wreck, not run into people, and, do everything I was supposed to do. Now I just feel very just laid back in the car. I do have my days like everybody else. If I've had little sleep or if something happened at work, but I know what to do with it now because of these techniques, and I'm very thankful for that. I don't feel as trapped or like something's wrong with me. And just like how the anxiety crept into my daily life after the driving incident, I'm glad to say it went backwards, and when I was able to attack these fears while driving, I'd say the anxiety I would have in everyday life started to recede as well, and so it went out just as easy as it came in, which thank God it did. So I would tell you, the book is worth every bit I paid for it and more. And if you have difficulty driving or fears while driving, or if you know somebody who does, it's definitely worth it. And I would say pick it up. I mean, I'm very thankful I did.
Please click on the link in the description below to learn more about driving phobia treatment, and get over your fear of driving, forever. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your comment. Please subscribe to this channel for more tips, tutorials, and upcoming videos. Thank you.